Hey you guys, good morning, Grand Rising. It's your girl Sunshine OG. Welcome. I'm back like hood crack. You gotta know that. Hello to my supporters. I know I've been MIA, but baby, I am so sorry. I want to say this. I've been out for some months now. However, I have some fire content for you all. I have multiple videos I will be dropping today. I have a few topics we will be discussing, and I think they're very important that we discuss these topics because it affects everyone in their everyday lives. Okay, moving forward, I want to say to my supporters, thank you guys for supporting me tremendously. I love you all. Be sure to hit the bell on your right where it says subscribe. And once you hit that bell, make sure to click all. That way you guys will get everything that I drop from my channel. You guys will be notified, okay? With that being said, be sure to hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. And make sure you comment down below. Just show some love. Alright, me personally, I have today's topic in regards up to the content creator, PeachMcintyre, young lady from Florida. Give me a moment. My apologies, I'm back, you guys. Yes, moving forward, like I was saying, I think this topic will be beneficial for all of us, okay? It's the fact that the young lady, she's a content creator, okay? And I have to say this. I want to get my fair use, my copyright disclaimer first. I have to do this, you guys. And I'm mainly smoking right now. Smoking my candy, so bear with me, y'all. I have to get my copyright disclaimer, you guys, because it amazes me that these content creators want to be in the public. However, they don't know how to take public scrutiny or public criticism. That's all out of love, and that is very bothersome to me. I don't get why they're in the public. It's weird. However, they're too emotional to want to be public figures, you know. So with that being said, like I was saying, I have to get my copyright disclaimer, y'all. It's important that I do that. I'm getting to it. I know it sounds like I'm blabbing, but no, I'm looking for my disclaimer so I can read it to y'all. I have it in my files. Give me a second. Bingo. Alright, see, copyright disclaimer. I have to say copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video in itself, here's my copyright disclaimer, okay? This video is for news reporting purposes, okay? Educational purposes, criticism purposes, alright? Research purposes. Here's my copyright disclaimer. Moving forward, and I will have it in the description bar of my video. Moving forward, as I was saying, we're going to be discussing PeachMcintyre. It seems as if Peach has came out and informed the public. I believe it was yesterday or today. I'm not too sure. But I did see it on my timeline just morning. And me knowing me, I had to look at the video. And the things I witnessed from this video, you guys, was astonishing to me. I have to add that. Okay? I listened to this young lady start off saying, this is how she started the video. Y'all come on in. Be sure to hit the like button. Okay, I miss y'all. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. Okay, and I want to know y'all thoughts below down in the comment section. Alright, and if y'all not familiar with what I'm speaking in regards of, her name is PeachMcintyre. She's from Florida. She's a content creator, an average Joe, you and me, okay? But in her mind, we'll get to that later. Let me stick to the topic. Alright, moving forward. Peach started this video out saying, y'all, she jumped out the gate straight up. Yay. Would Wood is her husband, quote unquote. Yeah, Wood hit my mama with a vacuum cleaner in her face. Wow. Just blew me away. Just take my fucking breath. I said, hold up. Let me get my coffee, because I know this about to be good. I'm going to drink to that. And I did that. And as I'm sitting there in the first minute, the first second of this video, I'm telling y'all how it started out. The very first second of this video, this is how she started. Yeah, my husband hit my mama in the face with a vacuum cleaner. And then she began to imply, and this sick mind frame of hers, she then decided to defend her husband. And I knew it was coming from her wordplay when she said, but my mama did this to Wood too. So you're sitting up here telling me your mommy and your husband and yourself are all beating on each other. Y'all are that toxic. The abuse has gotten that bad in your household that he has now abused your mom, and you're admitting to this to your supporters? Like, this is okay? What examples are you setting for your kids in your household? Hold up, we'll get into that. I'm moving a little too fast because emotionally I had to remove myself from this topic. You feel me? And I'm sure all of us may have experienced some form of toxic behavior from our parent. However, if you know better, do better. I'll explain it. So, this young lady stood up there and continued to imply to us what her mom did, how her mom wasn't a good mom, how her mom didn't do this for her. Her mom only bought her jewelry and shoes and things of that nature, but her mom didn't give her time. Her mom wasn't there for her, didn't give her love. This is a grown woman, you guys. A grown woman with a family of her own now. Multiple kids. I believe Peach has 5-6 kids, if I'm not mistaken. And you're still traumatized. You still hold this trauma with you. Now, she began to inform us. I have to put on my robe. I'm getting cold. My air just came on. She then began to inform us how they're both abusive to each other, right? And I'm saying to myself, don't do it, Peach. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Listen, I don't care. I don't care for what amount of clicks and views, attention. I don't care what amount of attention. Certain things, certain topics as such should be, I just personally feel, this is my personal opinion, I just personally feel like those things should just be handled off the internet. What good is it us knowing this information? My whole thing is this. You think you're the only one experience that, Peach? You're not, mama. I hate to burst your little bubble. I don't know if she's looking for a sympathy party or if she wants a pat on her back and to be told, Peach, you're doing a great job. You're a great mother. You're doing your best. I don't know if that's what she's expecting from her supporters. But in all honesty, that video was just overall despicable to me. Because I understand this. I was raised by my great-grandmother. And I'm sure, like many other individuals coming up in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, they was raised by great-grandparents or grandmas also. Because our parents were too busy in them streets. Them drugs had them flooded our streets too hard. So our parents was making some absurd choices, okay? However, someone was there. You had a safe haven. Okay? Moving forward, like I mentioned, you're not the only one went through this. You're not. So, I'm not saying don't tell your story. What I'm saying is, yes, there's many that can relate to your story. However, Do you really think them people gonna get up here on the World Wide Web and bash their mom? Bash their husband? Do you think they're really gonna get on the World Wide Web and ruin their family? No. You're sacrificing your family for clicks and views. My personal opinion. Drop down below in the comment section. Let me know how you feel regarding that. Okay? Moving forward, it's the simple ideology that she believes this is okay. Why is this okay to go run to the net and talk about your... No, this, and I'm not, listen, I'm all for exposing traumatic, I'm all for exposing traumatic beings who cause trauma in people's lives. I mean, who intentionally cause trauma, because I've experienced that from a few family members. I'm all for it, and I'm sure in every individual story who came up in the hood across America, they've experienced it too. I'm all for exposing that sick darkness, that wickedness. I'm all for it. But to just get out here and you have the proper mind frame that you only have one mother, okay? And you got out here on this World Wide Web and informed us that your mom only cared about money. After you said your husband hit her and she did this to your husband to make him hit her, basically justifying why she was hit in the face with a vacuum cleaner. What part of the vacuum cleaner? I don't know. I wasn't a fly on the wall to witness it. I wish I was, but I wasn't, okay? So I'm not going to assume or jump to conclusions, and we don't lie. We don't tell fibs. But for you to justify and make that comment like he had a reason to, and then to jump in and say your mom only care about your money, along with your husband only care about your money, it's beyond me. Well, if you have the mind frame to notice that, why don't you have the mind frame to do better? Because if you know better, you will do better. But you're not. You're keeping yourself in this continuing sick cesspool of a cycle, getting you nowhere, but constantly getting you kicked in your ass as you try to portray to us. But in all actuality, me personally, I don't feel bad for you, because like you mentioned, like you tried to make it seem like they're using you. No, y'all using each other, goddammit. Y'all are all using each other, and that works for y'all. So you gotta accept the good with the bad. You can't just go ahead and be like, oh, I'm gonna take this money, I'm gonna get this YouTube check, whoop-de-whoop, go splurge on my family, I'm gonna give my mama a couple of this, I'm gonna give her a little bit of, I don't fuck with her like that, so she just gonna get a couple of honey. But my husband, Big Zaddy Wood, or he go get it, he could get it all. It's beyond me. Y'all are using each other. Y'all intentions were fucked up from the start, and you expect good to come out of this situation? That is insanity to me. Complete insanity. I say that is... Oh, look at my nose. I have a bruise. Excuse me, y'all. I had a little bump right there. I ain't doing that no more. I know my mom gonna see that. She gonna be so mad, like, stay out your face. But moving forward, y'all, like I was saying, that is complete insanity to me, because y'all are grown as individuals. Y'all are grown-ups, goddammit. Grown-ups. Sitting up here doing the same old shit, expecting different results. That is beyond me. That shit is beyond me. How? Where they do that at? Where do they do that shit at? Where? Tell me. I would like to know. Like, that's worse than the attic. Do you guys understand that? Peach, I need y'all to hear this. And I just have to say, My copyright disclaimer will be in my video, so it won't be strike. I will put my copyright disclaimer in this video. I just need y'all to be mindful and see how she started this video out, so y'all could get a little insight of what was said. You know, I tried to interpret to give y'all insight, but I decided no, I'm gonna let y'all see for y'allself, witness it, and then we will discuss it like I was in the beginning and continue to break this bullshit down, because this is beyond me.
So yes, Wood hit my mama in the head with her face. Actually, she had like a black eye or something. I don't know. He did. He threw the bottle at her and hit her. He didn't just walk up and bam.
Hold up, y'all. And all this is not allegedly. She's stating this to be facts.
And it hit her. And I'm not justifying what he did. After this, my mom and them called the police. Wood went to jail. They called him downstairs. He went to jail. And she pressed charges. I wouldn't press charges on him. What ends up happening is he's facing, I think, like 20-something years. Mom, like, she don't care. She going all in. My mom was staying with me at the time because she was trying to buy a house. So she was supposed to stay with me to save her money. I didn't need her help with anything. I could handle my bills. And I was working and all she...
Okay, but I need to say this, y'all. Because we're not jumping to conclusions or any of that. It sounds like she's speaking this in the past tense. But this happened. So be mindful. Moving on.
It was pick my kids up and I had to come straight home from work and get the kids, etc. Well, when I put Wood in jail, I kept talking to him. Trauma bond, right? I keep talking to him.
Stupid,
I love him.
Right?
I feel like he loves me. He loves me more than my mama loved me, right? When I'm 16 and I got a job, my mama won't come get me from work. Wood got to come get me.
Hold up. You see that? That's what I'm talking about when I was telling y'all she was defending his BS. Excuse me, y'all. That's what I was talking about when I said this chick here, Peach, the little troll. She looked like a little, God forgive me. Be nice, sunshine. Moving forward. She's basically trying to justify or put him on a pedestal to make it seem as if he's much better than her mom. And the mom was the antagonist and her husband or her boyfriend at the time was her savior, knight in shining armor. He was the protagonist in this situation. This is how she's trying to make it seem. However, this is what I was stating in the video. She's putting stars on this nigga chest as if like that ain't what the fuck he's supposed to do as a boyfriend. You know, the fuck? Make it make sense. Let's get back into it.
I'm like calling her. I ain't coming to get you. Make him come. She won't come pick me up. She stopped buying me stuff. Like, I've been dependent on Wood since I was 16. And he ain't been that much to depend on. I ain't gonna lie. Really just been dependent on Peaches. But anyways.
Yeah, I caught that.
So I won't press charges on him.
Ain't
and
that
I keep
a bitch?
talking to him. My mama get mad. She like, you talking to a nigga that done black my eye. He done hit your mama and I was saving you. You gotta choose between him and me. You gotta choose between him and me. And I'm like, what? She's like, if you keep talking to him, I'm moving out. I'm not gonna help you no more. Da, 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 da. And I was like, what? I called my auntie. I talked to.
So when the mother said, and I just need y'all to listen to what Peach is saying, because she's trying to overtalk the situation and make it seem as if this shit was no big deal, when in all reality, she's telling us, yeah, she was getting her ass whooped basically by this nigga. And her mom was staying with them supposedly because her house is getting built. But we all know in reality the mom was in there to make sure she don't get killed or her ass whooped all day. Make it make sense. You don't gotta lie to us, ma. You don't. I didn't been there. You did? Definitely have.
About it, and she was was like, that's crazy. She shouldn't make you pick, blah, 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 blah. So if my mama say I still gotta pick, like, she don't care, I gotta pick, I pick wood. I'm gonna keep talking to wood. I love wood more than I love you. I love wood. This is my thinking. This is how I feel. And so my mom,
that thing say I love wood more than I love me. Call me boo boo the fool. You love that nigga more than you love yourself. Ain't no yite, ain't no stick that good in the world. Okay? You hear me now? Ain't no stick that good in the world, Mo. Stop playing. You rather have a piece of man than having no man at all. Oh, Betty Wright from Florida, huh? That's her hometown. That's where she was born and raised. You got that Betty Wright mentality. That's what it is. You fucked up, Peach, and you got that Betty Wright mentality. You were taught wrong as a parent because your parent was taught wrong as a parent. And we're going to get into that later at the end of this video. Let's get back to it. Y'all give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe this video.
She gonna move with my sister until she get her own place, and she mad at me and upset, and she telling everybody how would beat her up with the bottle and this and this. I'm not gonna say Wood is right. Like, that situation was wrong, right? He fighting me because I said I don't want to be with him no more. I don't want to be with you. Like, how y'all say Wood don't like me? He's always acted like that with me. Wood act like he hates me because he say he don't. But my mama act this same way. It's like trying to escape two people. And I reach out.
Did y'all just see that shit? This is what mental illness look like, you guys. And I'm not here to make fun of the situation. I'm here to make light of this situation because this is serious. This is what mental illness look like. Like, come on. She implied that her husband has always acted like he hated her. Yes, she did. And started to cry, break down immediately. So if you always had that gut feeling, Peach, why stay? Why continue to beat yourself up like that? Or fuck over yourself like that? That's crazy and beyond me. Make it make sense. Like, could you make that make sense? Because I can't. I'm not. You know, this is mental illness at its finest, you know?
Comments how y'all say, oh, she go 1 minute she mad at Wood, she run her mama, she mad at her mama, she run to Wood. At this current moment in my life, I don't want to deal with my mama or Wood. They the same. They treat me the same. Both of them bitches act like they hate me. They treat me the same. They both don't do right by my children. Like, they both use me for my money. Listen to what my mama said in that video. Oh, she do for his mama, but not for her. I'm not supposed to do for you. Oh, you barely did for me. You ain't give me what I needed. You got me shoes and jewelry. I didn't want that. You ain't give me no time. You ain't talk nice to me. You ain't affirm me positively. That's not what I wanted, nor what I needed. Even to this day, I hate materialistic stuff. I don't like name brand stuff. I love city trends. That's not.
Boy, I just have to say this. I just have this to say, y'all. And listen to me well. This is mental illness at its finest. This is what's not being discussed in a black household. This is what's been overlooked in a household. And you know what? As much as she tried to cover her mental illness up with all her luxury bags, all her Kurt Geiger luxury shoes and matching bags that she brandished in front of her supporters' faces, that she implied just now that she don't care about, just like that expensive lavish truck that she bought the man that she implied hates her and is using her. Another materialistic object. Just like that expensive jewelry she bought that man she implied hates her. Bought it thousands of dollars. This is when she did that PPP. When they did that PPP. Okay? Thousands of dollars on that jewelry. Gave it to him. A few months ago, bought it back to the pawn shop. I'm sorry, to the jeweler. The jeweler she got it from, bought it to him and got her money back. Don't know if that was a skit or not, but it happened. And that was embarrassing. Quite embarrassing. May I add. Very embarrassing. Take what back? Who? I get it. Excuse me, pardon me, I have acid reflux. I get it. Maybe you was doing bad, was hurting at the time, whoop-de-whoop. No biggie. But to see that you went back to that nigga that same night, you didn't leave him, let's be real. You was still with that nigga. So you did all that for nothing. So we believe that was for a skit, for attention. You did that, ma. So how could we really take you seriously? But we know you suffer with mental illness. I'm not here to clown that or downplay the situation, but I see a mentally ill individual that tried to cover up her wounds with bandages such as materialistic objects. And here in this video, she says she do not. That is something she don't like, she despise. Don't believe it. Moving on. Let's get back into it.
Who I am, that's not what I want. I done had all that stuff. I have money to go get any kind of designer stuff I want. That's not who I am, and that's not what I want. I want
that
love.
Is who you are.
I wanted it so desperately that I put up with a man that treat me any kind of way, but it started in childhood, and you want to just sit up here and act like I'm just lying on you, and Wood just the bad guy. No, he's not the good guy, but ho, you're not either.
Ooh.
You just like Wood. So at this current moment,
I'm sorry. I had to stop that. Did y'all hear that? This lady just called her mother a whore. I'm sorry, y'all. This video is starting to do something to me that I don't like. You know, I'm cold. I'm waiting on that edible to go off. Wow. It's all I could say at this moment, y'all. Wow. Did y'all hear that? She said she implied that she was searching for love, correct? She implied that that's what she wanted. She didn't want the materialistic things. She didn't want any of that. She didn't want the shoes. She didn't want the jewelry. She wanted love. This is what Peach said. This is what she implied. But, like I said, her mother was taught wrong as to how to go about being a parent. And I'm sure the mother noticed that and tried to do better with her grandkids, but didn't have the opportunity. However, Peach continued to keep this cycle up. Keep his generational curse going. Continue to keep these kids in this turmoil. Okay? The very thing she's accusing her mother of being and not wanting, that's exactly who she is. It's a sense of weak reverse psychology. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. I'm gonna tell you I'm not a liar, just so you wouldn't think I'm a liar, but in so many ways I'm telling you I'm a liar. That weak shit. Okay? So I come upon the thought like, you get one parent, a mother and a father each. You call this woman the hardest whore that I've ever heard in my 33 years of living. I can't call my mother by her name as a joke. her first name. I can't call her by her first name as a joke. I can't cuss in front of my mother. Okay? Any of my aunts or uncles or things of that nature. I cannot. Neither my grandmother. So, how did this become acceptable? How did this become okay? I don't care even if you wasn't the only one that experienced what you've experienced with your parent, Peach. And I'm pretty sure these parents still haven't been disrespected to the core that you are disrespecting yours. How you're exploiting, sacrificing, and the ultimate disrespect. This is like more of a humiliation ritual for me that you're doing to your family. That's what this exactly is, PeachMcintyre. You are humiliating your family, your mother, your husband for clicks and views, your family. You should be feeling ashamed of yourself. Real talk. When you called your mother that whore, that personally did something to me. Like, I couldn't hear anymore. Literally. You guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Honestly, I want to know. Like, where they do this shit at? They must really have some shit in that Florida water down there. Because this shit is beyond me, yo. This is real life absurd. Like, come on. We have grown adults who don't want to take full acknowledgement of their actions, but they're willing to say, oh, this person did this to me. Oh, that person did this to me. Oh, this was done to me. What are you doing? What about your actions that you're doing right now to your very own kids, the very own family that you've created? What about that? That trauma that you're putting them in. What about that? What about you actually having them so fucked up in a mind frame? Okay? What about that? What about them having to deal with the repercussions of your actions? What about that? Everything that you do, them kids are going to have to deal with it because of your actions. And it's not the best idea to think this is okay and acceptable. You're sitting up here saying that you stood with a man who don't love you and that hates you because you didn't get the proper love you require from your mommy. Victim blaming. Continuing victim blaming. This is how blacks get nowhere in life. Always blaming someone. Or blaming a white man. Or blaming a black man. Just simply blaming someone. It gotta be someone, never them. Typical narcissist behavior. Never them. It's beyond me, bro. It's typically beyond me. Like, come on. I just want to finish this little video. Let's finish getting into it. Because this is literally, making me upset.
Why? I don't want to talk to nobody right now. For the first time in my life, I want to escape my family and my husband.
This is not her first time. She lying.
I want to just be me and my kids. So me and my kids can have a new fresh start. And I'm not going back. I'm not running.
She lying. She ain't going nowhere.
I'm not running back to Wood, and I'm not running to my mama. I don't have help with my kids. I have 7 children, and
like I just said, like I just implied, she's telling a fib. She's not going anywhere. That's the main reason why she's letting them do. And I can't say that. That's the main reason why they're doing to each other what they're doing to each other. Because they're using each other. Simple as that. So that's why they're doing this. Because those kids, those 7 kids she got, she can't handle them on their own. And the mother and the husband knows this. Because mentally, she's not stable enough to handle those 7 babies on her own. Y'all don't know this. Peach don't cook. Peach don't clean. She don't cook. She don't clean. She don't help the kids with homework. She does none of this. Wood does. The husband does. The one that she claims always look like hates her does. Just imagine him having to take on her baggage and his. And they've been together since 16. He's been doing this since their entire relationship. Y'all don't think that man's tired? But he can't show he's tired. He can't cry. He can't get up here on the World Wide Web and expose his family. He can't. He won't. That's not what men do. And he hasn't. And I commend Wood for that. Respectfully, Wood, I commend you for that. Because as tremendous as this is towards your character, this could really affect your character and your reputation. However, we know the real. I know the real. I know what's up. I seen it. I seen the posts where she don't cook, she don't clean. That man do everything around the house. He take care of the kids. He the mommy and the daddy. And here she got up that same night, uploaded a video of her cleaning the house, doing laundry, trying to attempt to cook. Nobody wanted to eat the food. We watched this. We watched her have several mental breakdowns. Okay? So, those same two people that you tried to bash and her mother, you know she was paying her mother to watch her kids when she had this PPP money and all that. And mind you all, around this time, a lot of money was flowing in Americans' hands. Okay? When she had that PPP money, her mama was her best friend at that time. Don't let this chick lie to y'all. She was splurging on her mama willingly. I witnessed it. Thousands of us seen it. She was splurging on her mama willingly. So, what are you saying? You decided to pay your mama to watch her grandkids and have a so-called nanny. How she gonna be the nanny and she the grandma? How you gonna pay her to watch her grandbabies? She's supposed to. That's her job. She's supposed to watch her grandbabies. But you try to use your money as leverage. That's what it is. You try to use your money as a way and a tool to control them. That's exactly what it was. You guys, give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. I know I'm telling the truth. I know I am. And this is all factual. You went in with the wrong intentions, Peach. That's why this shit ain't going no well. That's why this shit is crumbling. And her mom informed her. And thousands of us. She just made a video. The mom informed us. Baby, I ain't doing this for no money. I don't care about no money. I don't make no money off these videos off YouTube. None whatsoever. But you know who do? Her. Mom channel's connected to her. Husband channel's connected to her. She's behind all their channels. Okay? So that's why they're not getting paid. So I'm gonna let her finish this. Because she got some shit she gotta deal with, fix, and acknowledge that she's not willing to do.
Not ashamed of any of my kids. I love all 7 of my kids. I don't regret any of them. I don't regret having them from their daddy. I love their daddy. Even still, he done beat me up before and everything. I done beat him up. We done had a domestic violence relationship, but we ain't fought in years. Me and Wood ain't had no fight in 5 years. We ain't got a no fight since that incident. None. But
okay, that's good to know.
My business, right? This is what my mom wanted to expose, hoping that it was going to break me, shame me. I'm not ashamed of it. It's the fucking truth. It's the truth. It still don't change it from being the truth. But I'm gonna escape you, and I'm gonna escape Wood. Watch.
So people, there we have it. There we have it. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. Like she said. You know, my